they had never come to the village and never started fighting there, and I wouldn't have tried to pilot that gear. It's all their fault, not mine. They're the ones to blame. If they'd never come, none of this would have, if not for them. Them. Yeah, Ellie probably wants to stay quiet here. Enough of that. You're a coward. Dang. A coward, me? Yes, you're a coward. All you're saying is them. Don't talk as if you had no part of the blame as well. I'm to blame? Yeah, that's right. Of course, the direct cause of the battle was that gear made an emergency landing in your village. But all Kislev wanted was the gear, right? They weren't invading out to destroy Lahan, words. The real damage occurred because you climbed in the gear and tried to fight back. Whatever made you get into that gear? Not just anyone can pilot them, it takes training. There's no way a civilian could help to pilot one. Besides, you should have been helping the villagers flee to safety instead. How can you blame the damage on the gear when it was your decision to fight in it in the first place? Why don't you take some of the responsibility yourself? Why are you putting all the blame on others? That's just running away. That's what makes you a coward. Well, if you put it that way, yeah, that's right, I am a coward. I didn't realize my own strength and have been blaming what happened as a result of that on others. I'm a pitiful excuse for a man, but I just felt this rush of blood in me and I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself for others. That's called vengeance. Faye, Shut up. What do you know? When I came to, I was surrounded by piles of rubble. I didn't know what had happened or what I had done. I remembered absolutely nothing. All I knew was that my hands could still feel what they had done. The only things that penetrated the gear's barriers were screams. Screams accompanied by the stench of blood, the sound of my crushing bones and my own curses. Look at my hands. Can you hear their voices? No, because that's weird. Can you understand this feeling? The feeling of having destroyed your village with your own hands? Of not being able to do anything for the children left behind? Plus, I don't think Ellie would be able to hear this metaphorical conscience, which I think is what you're talking about. Now they have nothing. I have nothing. I have nowhere. No one. I didn't want to get in it. I had no choice. There was no other way, though. Yeah, silence is golden. Or whatever. Why'd I go and say that to him?
You talk as if it's not your responsibility.
No. I didn't do anything.
They died because you had to pilot the gear and start fighting.
It wasn't me, can't you understand?
Not just anyone can pilot those machines, you know.
I didn't do it.
Why won't you take responsibility?
I'm not so strong.
Why are you trying to put the blame on others?
I'm not even all that talented.
You're a coward!
That's right. I'm a coward.
That's rough. Yeah, that's right. I am a coward. Giant ape. Giant lizard. Chameleon. Dinosaur. Probably looks more like a dinosaur. Oh no! Ellie's probably already eaten by now. Just picturing the worst case scenario. Ellie! What's up, bro? If only I had my gear. Ellie, are you alright? She's unconscious, darn. What if I just, like, punch you in the face? Oh, wait, I think the gear comes in this fight. Because I'm doing, like, trash damage. It's a dragon. Don't mind me just gonna give myself a, Wait, I can't use Object? Why? It's weird. Maybe Hop Jerky's only for outside of battle. That's probably why they have Aqua Soul and Hop Jerky. I think I'm waiting for something here. Maybe I'm just doing trash damage? How is Faye able to topple this dragon? How does that make any sense? Man, what I wouldn't do for a gear right now. Hey! Oh, how convenient. Hey, I've been searching for you. Here, you can use this. Talk about a wee stroke of luck. Hey, hold on a second. To tell me I can use it is one thing. Yeah, but if you don't, Ellie gets eaten. Ellie, damn it. Doc, I have a favor to ask. I'll defeat this monster, but if it looks like I'll go out of control like last time, then shoot me. Faye, let's pray that won't happen. Yeah, but make the promise. I'm here. Fear not, cause I am here. Whatever it is that All Might says. At some point we can combo. Right now we basically just spam X when we're on the gear. I'm slowed down. How dare you? Ow. Get out of here. How many heavy attacks will it take to end you? Bum ba bum bum bum. I'm slowed. Yes, Ranker Dragon's attacking again. Zero damage. Not cool, not cool. Dragon, please get punched in the face. Just submit to the gear. The gear is so much cooler. Wait. There is a combo. Okay, wait, there is something about the gear thing I'm missing. Or I'm not remembering right. Maybe the more you attack, the more you build it up, and then you start doing combos? That might be how it works with gears. That's been a minute. Hey, are you alright? Yeah, I guess so. That fight with the Ranker was remarkable. An ordinary gear could not defeat that monster, and you certainly keep yourself in good shape. Why'd you bring this here, Doc? This, you mean Weltil? Weltal? Weltil? Weltail? Weltal. Weltal, this is the gear that destroyed our village. Why did you bother bringing it here? I never want to see another gear again. Well, Faye, I got some very bad news for you. It does not get better. I understand how you feel, but in order to protect yourself, you need a certain degree of strength. Even more since we are being pursued. I agree that a certain degree of strength is needed for self-defense. If it weren't for this gear here, Ellie and I'd be in that ranker's stomach right now. But its power goes beyond what's necessary. Does one really need the power to destroy everything? I don't need that kind of power, I just hate gears. Faye, using power or being used by power, is that not a problem of the heart? If humans do not use their power for wrong, it can be a good thing. I believe such power can help us, though. In that respect, I know you'll be fine. I'm sure it sure helped you out this time. Am I right? I want to believe that, but something's holding me back. This gear. Well, whatever. At least Ellie's safe now. She seems to have come too. Huh? I'm citing a friend of Faye's. You almost did not make it. If Faye had not helped you, I hate to think what might have happened. But I was not too pleased with his rashness in trying to take on that ranker with just his bare fists. Bare fists? Well, I'm glad that you were able to find a use for what I brought you. Let's just say we're borrowing what the Kislev army left behind. Oh. Thank you, Faye. This makes twice. Don't mention it. I'll just put it on your tab. It's getting dark. Let's make camp now and start out early tomorrow. But both of you look tired and I need to make some repairs on our friend here. How big will the tab be by the end of this playthrough, I wonder? It's no use. The knee actuator and bypass circuit are both ruined. The actuator can be fixed, but the circuit needs to be replaced. Oh, having trouble sleeping there? Yeah. I imagine you would. You have had quite a day, huh? This is the machine Faye used when the village was attacked. There was another machine left sitting on the outskirts of the village. Nil Bayard Dars Legis. It was yours, right? Presumably that's the language that Ellie spoke in the cutscene, I think. Just as I thought, the missing pilot from the gear that made an emergency landing in Lahan, and the mysterious woman found wandering lost in the forest are actually one and the same person. Judging from your uniform, I would also say you're with the military, am I correct? How? Who are you? I checked the ID tags of the soldiers who died in the attack of Lahan. The design on their tags and the design on your uniform there is the same. Don't worry, they were given proper burials, but they may not have been too pleased to die in a foreign land. Maybe. Does Faye know about you? I don't think he realized yet. Most likely, Faye knows nothing of the world outside Lahan. I see. So how come? In any case, it's best we do not pry into each other's pasts anymore. But let's just say that I know a little more about the world than most do. Anyway, Ellie, I have a favor I must beg for you to do. What is it? Go straight ahead and you'll come to a road. Then just keep going. Would you please leave us while Faye is still asleep? Unfortunate things keep happening around Faye. I would like to protect him if possible. I don't want him to be caught in any vain struggles. I'm also saying this for your benefit. Ellie, you don't belong here. Go back to your family. My. Bold of you to assume she has a family. Don't worry, I'll not tell Faye what your true identity is. I will just tell him you went to meet up with your family. No, it's not that. I did something terrible to him. So I want to apologize. Something terrible? They told me it was our fault your village was destroyed. They kept saying if only they hadn't come. Then they called Faye a coward because he was trying to escape from the responsibility. But in fact, it was me he was trying to escape from taking the blame. If I hadn't crash landed there, they would have all still been living peacefully right now. All those innocent people wouldn't have been caught up in that tragedy, but I accused Faye. You're a rarity. I didn't expect your people would ever think like that. To your people, surface dwellers are nothing more than domesticated animals, are they not? The shepherds, a bell to control over the surface-dwelling lambs. possessing the right to give life and death onto them as they see fit. Exactly, yet you seem to feel responsibility towards Faye and the other villagers. Why is that? I don't know myself. At Jagend, I was taught that surface dwellers were stupid and base. And that's why we have to control them, but upon meeting Faye, something about him made you feel differently, huh? Yeah, he's no different than we are. In fact, he seemed more powerful. He possesses something we don't have. He also risked his life to save me, twice. Probably more, later on. Most of your people would feel ashamed at receiving such an act. Yet you're grateful to Faye. It's probably because of my father he had an open mind to surface dwellers. My nanny was a surface dweller. No one knew about her, though. Besides, I'm the same as Faye. Same? No, nothing. Never mind. I think I understand. I'm sorry after just saying we should not pry. It's my nature, you know. My wife says I'm too persistent and I talk too much. Personally, I do not think I talk too much. Saiton, you probably need to get that reevaluated, brother. It's probably best if you return home to your country. You really should not be here. I'll return to headquarters, but then what? You worry. Yes. Worrying is natural, even I used to worry once too, you know? Oh, Saiton. Saiton. Anyway, let me handle what to tell Faye. You had better get going now. I pronounce Saiton's name, Saiton Satan. I pronounce it differently every single time. Is Ellie gone yet? Ah, so you were awake. Yeah, I woke up midway, so I only heard part of what you two were discussing. Well, I hope you didn't hear the super relevant build-up for plot stuff later on. The foreshadowing, if you will. Ello, so that's... Ella? Why did I say Ello? Ellie, so that's what she is. Hey, she's... I know, it's not Ellie's fault. What happened to the village is all my fault. I took out all my pent-up feelings on Ellie. I'm the one who should apologize. Hey, don't blame yourself. It was not your fault either. You were just trying to protect the village. Thanks, Doc. By the way, how is everyone from the village going? Or doing? Do not worry. Yui's taking care of them. I told her to leave soon and take them all to a certain place. They should be safe for a while, so you just worry about yourself for now? Okay, Doc. Now to think what we should do next. Shall we leave this force and head for the desert town of Dazil? We may learn what Av and Kislev are up to, not to mention getting some parts for Weltel. The leader of Av is not going to sit back and let the other knights' fiasco go by unpunished. Oh, we got Saiton. He's here. What is that? I would assume it's an aerial battleship from Av. An aerial battleship? Never heard of Av having anything like that. Of course it does not come from Av originally. Most likely it belongs to the Gebler forces stationed in Av. Gebler? Special forces from the Sacred Empire of Solaris known as Gebler. I'm sure you have heard something about them. They're an organization providing large-scale military aid to the Kingdom of Av. They showed up in Ignis several months ago. Until then, Av was being routed by Kislev. But with Gebler's help, they have managed to regain half their losses. Cowards! They're now expanding their territory and gathering resources buried in the ruins. I've heard the village elders talk about it. Is Ellie a part of them? Part of that? Quite possibly so. Their group has superior technology and power. It's rumored they are here solely to get the resources in the ruins. I'm surprised they're using something as powerful as that ship. Must be to suppress the recent border skirmishes. So they're fighting the Kislev Empire. Yes, it seems they have found new ruins on the northern edge of Av. Those ruins are under 500-year-old temple. 3 weeks ago, Kislev took over those ruins. Most likely, they're fighting over that.